Hey, welcome back or welcome the first time, depending on if you've seen these videos or not. This is my first monthly update from working at Bestow. Well, I guess technically it's my update from my second month of working at Bestow. I started on July 6th. I did a video every week cataloging my experience all the way until August 6th. And then I decided after that I was going to do it every month. And so I have a lot to talk about, so it's pretty cool. Lots of great things have been happening at Bestow with the company, with the people. For me personally, like I've been growing so fast, and it's great. If you can find yourself a Bestow, I definitely recommend it. I was very fortunate to find that and to have the option between this and another job. As some of you have seen my videos or know my story, you know this already. But yeah, I was very happy to be at Bestow. So here's some updates that have happened in the past month. Um, I have been doing front end masters, and I started going through the professional work path. I started with the first course on there is JavaScript, the hard parts with Will Sentence. I think it's Sentence anyway. And I learned about closure. I learned about just, I already knew about higher order functions, but I didn't know, I don't know. I know more about them now. I know about callbacks, more about callbacks and stuff. But closure was really the big thing, using debounce and what that is, asynchronous JavaScript and like how it works, the new keyword, the class keyword, and how they work underneath the hood. I knew a lot of this stuff before and I'd used it before, but I didn't know how it worked under the hood and I didn't understand like the thread of execution and the way that it moves through JavaScript and the way that like it skips over when a function is defined and it goes back and creates an execution context when it's initiated or initialized. So all that was cool. I completed that course and I just started another course with Kyle Simpson, and his course is I think it's Deep Foundations in JavaScript. 10-hour course. I'm an hour ish in. So I would imagine it's probably gonna take me most of September. Hopefully it takes me like 2 weeks and I can move to the next thing. But I'm not trying to go too fast. I want to make sure I really understand. And so far I've learned about negative zero, uh, object.is nan, big int. I didn't know that was a thing. Um, man, just a bunch of stuff. I have already been using closure, by the way, in my code. I've used debounce in my code. I'm writing out a debounce function right now that I'm creating. So that's cool. And it's just, man, things are moving fast. I'm learning so much. I'm getting better at just code in general and getting way better at JavaScript, which is exciting because I've been heavily reliant on React for a long time. And I also, because of the way I learned, I had a mixture of JavaScript and React in my mind. And so it was hard for me to figure out what was React and what was JavaScript. And now I'm starting to really get good or, really focus and hone in on my JavaScript skills. So whenever I take my next React course, which will be probably sometime in October, then I'll be able to like really, okay, this is the separation. This is, so, and I feel like I'll be able to do way more powerful things wielding this strong hammer of JavaScript that I haven't had. So my algorithm writing is getting much better. It's man. Um, so that's been really exciting. I'm extremely thankful to Bestow for my manager, Jarrett, for recommending Front End Masters and recommending that I pay for it with our education scholarship that we get. We get $500 a year, which is great. And so I paid for the whole year. Um, and I plan on doing it again if I'm still at Bestow, which hopefully I am. So anyway, that's been great. And I'm thankful that Bestow even offers an education scholarship. They want people to continue to improve and to grow. And so that's been great. I have a senior dev. He's now a senior dev, senior developer at Bestow who helps me a lot is TJ Martin. He has been just so helpful, takes a lot of time throughout the week. He listens to me. I chat him on Slack all the time. And a lot of time I feel like I'm like, this is gonna be annoying. I'm sorry. But like he's always, up to help me. He's always nice. He always breaks things down. gives me credit where it's due, like, you know, tells me when things look good. Like he's honest, and it's just great. He's been helping me grow a lot too. Um, it's been wonderful. I know I'd say a lot of good things, but man. Um, so let me talk about a few more things, and then I'm going to show you some projects, some things that I've built, and then that'll probably be the video. So um, I love the fact that we have unlimited paid time off, and I like the fact that we're able to just ask for days off when we need it. Um, for those of you who don't know, my wife is a doula, which is like a natural birth coach, and my sister actually just had a baby. And so when she was giving birth, my wife was her doula, and she was there for 48 hours without sleeping, um, helping her. And um, I was able to take off. I just asked Jared if I could take off the next day on Wednesday. I wasn't able to really start working until like 1 or 2 p.m. But then I got back in and I started working. I worked that night. I worked Thursday. I worked Friday. And then this weekend, I have a little bit of time that I'm going to work on stuff. But I just love the fact that it's flexible, that I can do that. I can work around things that I need to work around. And it's just amazing. I'm super thankful for that. I'm thankful for the fact that it's hybrid, or that it's a remote environment, so I can work from wherever. If I decide to go to my sister's house and bring my family, I can bring my computer. I can work from there. It's great. So that's super awesome. And just the fact that everybody that I work with is flexible. They all are like, yeah, paid unlimited paid time off. Yep, when you need it, you need it. Whatever. It's just been awesome. So those are some other benefits of the like software development life, but also of the Stowe. So if you could find something like that, that would be awesome. Okay, now I'm on the direct team experiment work stream. And what that means is that I'm creating experiments that we're running on our site to see which ones make the user like want to go through our process to get life insurance. So we call it the funnel. Like, and so what we're trying to do is make it to where more people start the application, and then of course more people finish it. But like there's specific goals there, and we're trying to focus on those things. And so a lot of this has been at the front end, which is like trying to get, that's not a developer thing necessarily, just like, I mean, it is on front end, but trying to get people to start the application is kind of been one of the biggest goals. So I'm going to share my screen. There's the Zoom window. Okay, so this is a website called VWO, and I'm not going to go into all this stuff, but this is a website called VWO, which is where our experiments are ran. Um, here's the one that I did. Here's one I did a while back, August 3rd, so a month ago. And this one actually has done really well. But anyway, I'm just going to show you what it looks like, and it's pretty simple. So here's what it looked like. Here's what it looks like normally. So here's our normal, like when you're starting your application. Here's what I changed it to. So in this one, you just have 3 steps. You know, here's how it works, and a little arrow that just has you pointing down that way. That's it. And um, like this has gone pretty well. That's all I'm going to say about it, because I don't know how much I can say. But I think people like this more, and I mean personally I like it more because I like the steps. Like it gives you like at least an idea of what you're going to be doing. If you're doing the control, it's just very like, this is a lot of stuff, and like you start reading it and you're like, and then you just move on. The other one is like very cut and dry. So I like that. Okay, here is, go back here to my tests or my experiments that I made. Here's the second one I made. This one is called the Honesty Pledge. This one's pretty simple. Again, so okay, well, oh, oh, I think I know why. Hold on. Okay, let me try this. 10%, so variation 1. Dang, it was a good try. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you that one, and that's okay. It was very simple. It basically just had like a little block that was the honesty pledge, where you are pledging to be honest whenever you fill out this form, or this, when you apply for life insurance with us. Okay, and the last one, I'm pretty proud of this one. Actually, this is the second to last one. I'm pretty proud of this one. This is called the exit interrupt experiment. So you have this is normal right here, right? You scroll down, oh, I don't feel like filling this out. You go back to the top, you didn't click anything. And there it is. So I had to do animation for this. I had to connect this to a chat icon that, oh, it's weird. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm glad I came to look. Anyway, so I had to create this X button. I had to, that was funny. I had to, connect these things, and yeah, and I had to make it like it tracks your scroll as you scroll down the page and back up to the page or back to the top, and then also whether you clicked anything, any of these things. So I've gotten a lot better at like digging through the code, which has been really good. Um, I'm able to like figure things out better, which is good. Although sometimes I still feel like I don't know anything. So there's that. Okay, so that's that one. And the last one, this is we're calling this the simplified form experiment. And so what this is you you fill out a quote that takes you to the application at Bestow. Usually you have all these other boxes down here where you fill all this out again, or this is already auto-filled. But now what it has is you just have it up here at the top. You look, oh, this is good, and you move down. If not, you can edit info, so you can change, I don't know, somehow I'm a female now. There's this, lost a lot of weight, I don't know, whatever. Confirm, it saves it, and that's it. And now you fill the rest of this out, and you click down here to click save, and it takes you to the next step in the enrollment process, and this data persists through the next step, which is great. So that's the most recent experiment I've been working on. I have a few things to fix on that one. Anyway, yeah, so I hope this is informative for those of you who are looking for like what you might be doing in your first job. This could be literally nothing like your first job, honestly. I think it's very experiential, and depending on like it's case by case. So, but this is what's happened with me. I'm super thankful to be at Bestow. I'm super thankful that they're putting me on things that are interesting and that are helping the business, and that that are meaningful, right? Like it's just exciting, and also like I'm kind of the main one. Like I think I've made all these past experiments, so it's exciting because they have a junior dev, me, who is able to do this. The last guy that was doing it was a senior dev. And that's not to say that I'm like at the level of a senior or anything. I ask a lot of questions. I need a lot of help with stuff. I'm a junior. But um, I think it's good that on our team that that I'm capable of doing this, B, that they're capable of trusting me to do it, and C, that I'm filling that role. So they don't have somebody who's like too qualified, that's like way above this uh, like you don't have a senior dev who's wrapped up doing experiments that I don't know that aren't that difficult to build or whatever. Granted, the experiments I've done have been easier, so maybe when we have some harder ones, that'll be a different story. But for now, I'm glad that I've been able to contribute this way. So anyway, I've had a great time at Bestow. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, to reach out, to ask. If you have questions about getting your first job, ask there. Like in 2 weeks, I'll be doing another video on what to do for getting the job as a junior dev. It's probably going to be about GitHub, I'm thinking, because I've done portfolio, I've done LinkedIn, I've done resume. So it'll probably be GitHub. But anyway, Yeah, man. So feel free to reach out, and thanks again for checking this out. I appreciate you and all your support. Thanks.